Hamas says it will move forward with the next hostage release Saturday as part of the ceasefire deal with Israel. This comes as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is threatening to end the ceasefire if Hamas doesn't free all 9 living hostages it agreed to release in phase 1 of the agreement. Now Hamas says Egyptian and Qatari mediators will work to, quote, remove obstacles and close gaps to allow the exchange to happen. Foreign correspondent Britt Clennett joins me live from Jerusalem. Britt, what's the latest on this ceasefire deal and this pending exchange of hostages and Palestinian prisoners? And what are these obstacles that still have to be removed?
Hi, Diane. Yeah, positive signs that this will go ahead as planned. Hamas saying that it is committed to implementing the ceasefire deal and will continue releasing the hostages within the agreed time frame. That follows talks in Cairo, Hamas, and saying that Egyptian and Qatari mediators had decided, as you say, to remove obstacles to the deal. There was no immediate comment from Israel. Obviously, both sides up until now have been accusing each other of violating the ceasefire deal, and there was a lot of concern from both major stakeholders, the Gazans who have endured more than a year of suffering and the hostage families who say that time is running out to release their loved ones. We spoke to Idit Ahel. She's the mother of Alon, who is still held in Gaza. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
I feel bound by myself. I think I can't do anything with it. I have no control over that. I have to be positive for Alon, and I am. I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that I am okay and that I am continuing to fight for him, do advocacy and everything I need to do to make sure that he comes home. But in that situation, I try to take care of myself and I try to be positive and faithful and with a lot of hope that this will come over and they will not forget, not him and not the other hostages that are still in Gaza.
They're very much relieved that her son is still alive because she got word from 2 of the other hostages who were in the last release that he is alive but in bad conditions, they said. At the same time, she wants to sustain pressure on the authorities and make sure that this ceasefire holds so that her son can come out, as well as the 70-plus hostages still held in Gaza. Remember, there are 6 Americans also still held in Gaza.
Britt, meanwhile, U.S. officials could face international warrants if steps are taken to displace Palestinians in Gaza. The International Criminal Court has jurisdiction over Palestinian territories there. So what are you watching for on that front?
Yeah, so if this plan goes ahead, if steps are taken, certainly the ICC says that U.S. officials could face arrest and prosecution, but the experts we speak to say that Americans are pretty much buffered from it because they don't recognize ICC jurisdiction. However, one expert said that the court can issue arrest warrants for Americans whose actions in Gaza and the West Bank violate international law. Now, that can be the case if an ICC prosecutor investigation finds reasonable grounds, they say, to believe that specific individuals perpetrated crimes in those areas. So certainly another layer of this, but the rights groups that we speak to say that really the concern should be on this being raised in the first place and the chaos that it's sowing here and how it is compromising the deal.
All right, foreign correspondent Britt Clennett in Jerusalem, thank you.